Hey folks, how you doing? So I decided to do a little response here since this was actually you know since this was sort of directed at me as well as a few other people. So why not, right? Why not just sort of address him? I'm not too interested just right off the bat in talking to his new simp. If the simp wants to come talk to me, then I'll make time. Other than that, he can go fuck himself. So that being said, let's hear what this very gaunt-looking individual has to say.
Reverend individual, the Reverend Dude. That's the same character. You know what I mean? Reverend individual just becomes the dude, and the dude becomes Reverend. It's the same guy. It's the Reverend Dude. It's me, guys. How you doing?
How about we just talk to Jason? How about instead of compiling a list of characters that you claim that you're trying to play, how about you just cast off the bullshit and they say, here, I'm Jason E, whatever, here's what I have to say. And that's it, man. Like, why do you need 50 characters to say what you want to say? That's not normal. Do you not get that? Like, that's something that somebody does when they don't have a personality, or they hate themselves, or they're a failure. Things that you definitely not said.
So I made a video about fake friends, right? Well, there's one, John Green, piece of trash. Here's another one. Okay, here's another one. All right, here's what happened. So I started singing songs on Smule, right? Because it's fun. I don't give a shit. I don't care if I'm going to sound good or not. It's a social media karaoke app.
Yeah, I recently learned about it because someone in Discord was like, hey, here, he's on Smule. I was like, is that adult TikTok? What is that? I don't know what this shit is. Like, there's a new fucking app every day, people. I don't care. And so he's doing karaoke. And it looks like he's having fun. Like, it really does look like he's enjoying himself. And I'm glad that he thinks that, you know what? I don't care if people think I'm having fun because he doesn't have enough of that in his life, clearly. So that's good. I'm glad his lip is healing. It's actually it's healing. It looks like he may have doused himself in some water lately, so that probably moisturized the area. That's good. He's sounding better.
That's what Smule is. Smule. Get it. It's cool. Follow me. Jason Avocados. Anyway. So one of our haters, right? She's a dedicated fucking hater. Jules. Little Jules. Fat Yoshi. Baby Yoda. Fat Yoshi and Baby Yoda. That's cute, isn't it? It is. That one. She comes to me on Smule and she goes, wow, some of your Smules are really good. And she was being nice. So I was like, all right, that's cool. I was very, very skittish at first, of course.
He's not used to people being nice to him without him paying first.
Because she's a hater. Why would you all of a sudden come out and say, oh, I like your Smules, I think you're, So I was in a conversation with her. I was going back and forth. She was going to Taco Bell. She said, come to Taco Bell with me, blah, blah, blah. Just like stuff you would say to like a friend, right? She admitted to me, now obviously it's probably trolling and not true, but what she said to me was she doesn't like how G-Man goes off on Fab and Burnt Toast.
Well, so it's a quick question. How can you tell whether or not someone's trolling you when they say that? Like, if I get that your litmus test is whether or not people kiss your fucking ass, but as far as how they feel about another person, how do you actually know what they truly and honestly feel, right? So what do they say that would sort of, I guess, raise a red flag? I'm asking this question for a reason, because how she feels about another YouTuber and how they're treated, how does that directly relate to you in any way, shape, or form, right? So this association that you're drawing here is really odd, but then again, so are you. So let's hear your rationale.
Because they're Christians too. She's a Christian, apparently, right? She says she is. She claims to be. So she was talking to me about G-Man and how he's too rough on Fab and Burnt Toast. And she says to me this. She says, I had to find out that you guys weren't bad. I have found that out, that you're not bad people. And I'm trying to help the situation with you and Shanny being hated.
It's going to be a liaison of sorts.
So, I see her today, right? Me and Shani are watching Negs. Go subscribe to Negs, man. He's the best thing on YouTube when it comes to... I'm going to start calling Negs the Howard Stern of YouTube, man.
What? Just fit the whole dick in your mouth, Rev. Fit the whole dick in your mouth, man.
He's that good. He is so good at color commentary. My God, Negs was in wrestling, right? He was a camera dude for wrestling. How did he not get a color commentary?
Maybe he's incompetent and not a skilled worker. I mean, maybe there's better people at the job. That's probably why. If he's on YouTube and not actually doing something in the field, that should tell you something. But anyway.
Job, I have no idea. Like, Negs, if you see this video, answer that. Like, did you try out to be a color commentator for your wrestling gig? Because, wow. He's so good at commentary. Very fast and very funny. Okay, so subscribe to Negs. I want to see him at 1 million subs, man. He deserves it. Anyway, oh, man.
Get sidetracked so easily.
So I got kind of off the subject. I apologize. She was telling me these things. So she was basically saying that Fab, Burnt Toast, these Christians were tricked into hating me and Shani by peer pressure. I think that's true.
Again, I go back to, how do you know that that's how they truly and honestly feel? What did they say that substantiated that? Screenshots, video, what led you to that conclusion? Because, and I want to point this out, the whole just making shit up thing and the conspiracies, they're fun, but when you have, I guess, an IQ over 60, you sort of start to question. A little bit of skepticism goes a long way. And I'm not just saying just for, I don't think so. No, I'm talking about, let's hear the rationale. Let's see it. Let's plot it out. What can we do as logical, thinking, rational people? But not a lot of that in your household. I get it. So continue.
So we're watching Negs, and then now Negs is going to start talking about Dragnauct a bit. Yeah, Drag. Hey, you got a new guy to look into, Drag, huh?
Not really. I saw him when he was talking about the Geek Room. And he's not actually very interesting at all. And so I invited him to come in and chat. If he had some sort of issue, or if he had issue, I don't care. I offered an opportunity, and he didn't want to, and that's it. I honestly don't care. So,
this guy's a nice dude, though, and you love trying to destroy nice people, don't you?
I love destroying nice people. G-Man, the person who steals or attempts to steal money from his buddies and divert funds away. The guy who threatens to dock people's kids and or schools, and G-Man who makes threats of physical violence against women, and who else? Emo, the racist. Emo, the same guy who wishes death upon people and their families. You and your wife, who are blatant racists as well. You all are nice people, absolutely, 100%. D-Roy, the most homophobic and fucking, quite frankly, quite misogynistic person I've ever come across in my life, but that's fine. All of you are nice people. Absolutely. 100%.
No, he is. I am BPD too. Oh, use that, Drag. You'll see this immediately when it goes up.
Oh boy, another fucking... Jeez. So, if there's something that really does annoy me about the union between Shani and Rev, like, some of her worst habits rub off on him. Using mental illness as a crutch and a shield, just making up shit. Like, it's just, all of it's amplified times 1,000, and it's so sick, and it's sad to see because he didn't really used to do this shit.
You're like you're my biggest fan, Drag. Thank you. You're my biggest fucking fan, aren't you, bro? Al. And people Al tries to make it like I can't hear that I'm not hearing from God about him, right? He's trying to make it that I'm not hearing from God about him for this reason, Shani, because. This is his story, folks. It's amazing. Because I call him Al, he's like, don't you think that the Lord would make you address me with the correct name?
Actually, that makes a lot of sense. If an omnipotent deity is beaming information to you in order to act on its behalf, right, it would use the path of least resistance. It would use the most efficacious path in order for you to do what it wants you to do. Ideally, right? It's an omnipotent being. Now, referring to me by a name that I don't commonly go by, that's off-putting. How am I supposed to be receptive to that? And it was actually a minor point, but now you're trying to rescue. This is the damage control here, because of all your research, and people have said my family name before. If your idea of whatever your God is that you praise has that ability, it would have told you what my family name was, or made you realize that people have said it, and then that would cause me to be more receptive. I go, oh shit, is he listening? Or maybe he does have a direct line to the Almighty. Right? Just maybe. But it's not this far-fetched idea or at all. Like, but Rev, you stick to what you think is effective.
Do you not understand that it's like I'm trying to cut you down a little bit, Drag?
Oh, that's what it is.
Your ego's a little too high, man.
No, it's not. Everything. So here's the difference between you and me, little man. Everything that I've garnered in life, I've earned, right? My ego or my presumed arrogance needs an adjustment. It'll be by people who have also actually done something in life, okay? You've not done a goddamn thing. You are in no position to try and cut me down in no way, shape, or form at all. You can't even get your household under control. So where do you come off trying to say that you're going to cut me down? Really, man, come on. I think that's funny, in all honesty. It's really funny. But you need to understand something. You will never, ever in a million years be able to be on that level. Just so we're clear, man. So you might want to try a different avenue, right? Referring to me by the first two letters of my first name, that's not going to work. I'm just going to look at you fucking stupid.
I need some cutting down. Do you get it? And I want that penis fund money. You sent me $2, which is really funny.
I sent you $1 for every inch of penis you have. If you wanted the money so bad, you would have accepted my invitation, and we can chat. If you think that you deserve the money, you can come talk to me. If you don't want to come talk to me, then you won't get shit.
You owe me about 146 more.
I don't owe you shit at all, ever in life. You haven't earned shit. When you earn something, that's when you're owed. That's a concept I know your mother failed to teach you, but you're going to learn today.
Dollars, Drag. Because you raised more than $2. I saw the count up there. I could go back in your bitches. Can I? Yeah.
I don't delete mine.
It's Jason Avocados, folks. So the bottom line here is it's another fake friend. I saw Jules. I didn't tell you even. See? I get off on these tangents and ranting. I'm sorry. Oh my God, I'm sorry.
Can't stay still for nothing.
Okay.
Thoughts clear.
Shanny and I are watching Negs, right? He's got Dragnauct's live stream on, right? Oh, God, there she is, Fat Yoshi. She's in the chat room saying this quote. Well, I have a degree of some kind, I guess. And Shanny don't even have a high school diploma. Lie. Bullshit. Not true. So, Jules, there's two choices here for you, little girl, right?
So, firstly, Shanny herself, I'm getting videos of her saying that she didn't complete high school because she claims the administrators were fucking her. Her mother's also confirmed that she didn't finish high school, that she tried to go back for a GED. So, we can fact check that, Jason, easily. Second, what are you doing talking to a little girl, having private conversations with somebody you think is underage? Take as long as you need to think about that. If she's supposed, I know how old she is, by the way, but just if you in your mind think that she is a little girl, why are y'all having private conversations? What do you and a little girl have in common that y'all need to talk about privately that's not related to you? Just saying.
Two choices. One is that you're still in the peer pressure and you don't know how to get out of it. I told you.
It's always some mind control, coercion bullshit. It's never people on their own volition doing things. This is such a foreign concept to him that he has to concoct a conspiracy for somebody else.
Jesus is your answer. always. He's always the answer.
Because it's worked out so well in your life. Did Jesus help you through the domestic violence event? Has Jesus helped you recently? Maybe. I don't know. Jesus didn't stop Shani from whooping your ass and going to jail.
Think about what Jesus would think about you giving false witness against two brethren, me and Shani. Get it? So if you're a Christian, you'll stop this at some point because you're going to get hammered by Jesus. You're going to get smacked by the Lord.
Hammered by Jesus.
You don't want it. If you're a good Christian girl...
She doesn't want to touch me, Jules.
Huh?
She really doesn't want to touch me.
No. Because everybody that does... Oh my God, you have a record of people that have messed with you dropping.
Really? Supposedly, I've been messing with her for years and I'm still here. Amazing.
Tell her.
Two people in the community, you could ask Dragnauct.
She's talking about Mo the Pagan, and the other person, I'm guessing she's referring to Jade, but Jade was always nice to her. Mo the Pagan didn't say anything crazy to Shani other than, hey, you probably should get help for the issues you claim to have. So, there's that. But Jade died from different complications, and Mo the Pagan had cancer, so, yeah.
He'll lie, though. He won't lie that they're dead. What he'll lie about is that that's not God. It's just a coincidence.
Right, because I have direct evidence that some other person's death is directly related to a supernatural entity. Okay, Rev.
It's not, Drag. In which case, you should be really scared about your future.
Oh boy, I'm frightened.
Unless you repent to Christ, because you already know Christ. You know Jesus already.
He knows and I know.
Hey, Al, let's have another conversation, Reverend.
Okay, conversations require a two-way street, not people making videos back and forth, okay? I offered you time and time again a chance to chat publicly or privately, and you declined, so you don't want a conversation, Rev. You want people to believe your bullshit. That's what you want, right? That's the reason you're sitting in your fucking dirty-ass bathroom away from your abusive wife, and people laugh at you every time I go live. And I don't have that. There's a reason for that, man. Just saying.
Reverend individual. The dude. Because you're a fallen sinner just like me, Dragnauct. I'll just address you as the dude, because the Reverend individual is a little stricter on the doctrine.
Or just address me as Jason E. Jace, whatever your buddies in high school, it doesn't matter. But just something to, whatever the creature is that I'm looking at right here. That person. Not some incarnation of a movie character. Not some incarnation of a video game character. Let's put the bullshit aside, Rev. You want people to understand you and all this other bullshit. You want people to empathize and have pity on you and sympathize with all this stupid shit that you claim to want, but you're up here using personas to communicate with people. I'm here. You can call me Al Drag. It's the same person. It's the same fucking person. Right here in the lab, in real life, out in the bar, it doesn't matter. Same guy. That's the difference between you and I. I'm comfortable in my skin, and I don't hate myself. When I look in the mirror, I don't look like you. When I look at myself, I know that I have accomplishments and accolades and stuff to stand on. Stuff that actually garners respect. You, not so much. But maybe that's why you need to bolster your image with all these other characters that you have to come up with. Because you know if you addressed people as you, well, you hold no weight. But people understand the dude. People understand. A lot of who hasn't watched that fucking movie? Come on now. But still, maybe that's why you have to do that. Maybe I need to understand that that's why you need to do that. Because I always have something to learn. I'm not beyond reproach. But when I offer people the opportunity to change my mind, you don't take me up on it. So what am I supposed to do?
A little stricter. A little bit more holy as a Reverend individual. So I'm coming at you with the dude, all right? I won't even put Reverend in there. I'm just the dude. Not Lebowski. That's a different dude. Me. Anyway.
Definitely not Big Lebowski. Definitely not at all. Has nothing to do with that.
Drag. I'm telling you that God told me these things about you. I'm not lying. He told me.
He's not lying.
You need to repent still. I don't even make these videos with any real fucking thing. I'm saying fuck you to Jules again because she's a fuck.
I'm so curious. Wait, where is this video going? I have no idea. Like, it's about Jules. It's about Jonathan Green. It's about you, simp. It's about me. Who? You got to figure out what persona to put on. Like, what? Where are we going with this? I'm so confused.
Fucking liar. I'm sick of these people bait me in to be a friend and then just smacking me in the fucking face. What if I did that to you? Huh? You're my friend. I come into the bar. We're going to toss back a few for whatever reason. And you come up to the bar and just go, hey, loser.
Very apt description. Very apt description.
Bullshit. Because Jules did that in the chat room. And Shani was so wonderful in the messages. I could share the messages at some point if I have to. Okay? Shani was good enough to even accept her apology.
It was bullshit, though.
Yeah, I know. You knew it. Shani knew. Because she's highly emotionally intelligent. That's the fact.
No. Highly emotional is not highly emotionally intelligent. Those are two different things. You got those confused.
Fact of the matter. I'm sick of fake fucks. I'm sick of it.
Me too, Jason. Me too. I'm looking at one right now.
See, Dragnauct's not fake. He very much believes that Christianity is toxic for his people.
I love when Jason takes bits and pieces of like a random musings I may do, and he distills it down to sound bites that don't really have a lot of nuance, right? So there's a balance I strike with sort of my disdain for the history of the Christianity here in America, as well as the benefits that have been reaped from that. So let's see if Jason, and I'm going to be very charitable here with how he depicts how I actually feel.
He does. He saw it time and time again. You know, it enslaves his people. That's how he feels about Christianity. And he has every right, and I would probably support him on some of it, how the religious system, because I don't believe in that shit, and neither did Christ.
Okay, we kind of started sort of talking about me, but we're off on a tangent, so I'll give you a few points, Jason. I'll give you a few points. Just you're in the right area, but I don't know where you're going.
He said your church and your temple's your fucking body. It's not a fucking brick and mortar or wooden building, piece of shit building that's going to be destroyed anyway.
Where are we going with this?
It's not the Catholic Church. It's not the Muslims. It's not the fucking Jews. It's not any religion. Do you get it? Christ sounded pretty new age, didn't he? Oh, God. You call me satanic for that. I don't fucking care. Okay? I can read the
He cannot stay still for nothing.
scripture and see that Christ himself said that the Pharisees were fucking hypocrite, asshole, white sepulchres. Amanda Breck comes to mind when he recites, like, Jesus' lines. Oh, you holy white sepulchres. Oh, you unwashed tombs. No. That wasn't Jesus at all. Old English. No.
Well, okay, so so we went from like I don't know, like there's fake friends. Okay, I get it. There's fake friends. Jules was, I guess, catfishing them or some shit like that on Smule. I think it's on Smule. And he mentioned Jonathan Green. I still know what Johnny Green did, other than have the same opinion he's sort of always had, but okay. He has a new simp. He thinks the simp is cool. He wants to bring me down a peg because a worthless mama's boy who hasn't accomplished shit in life is going to somehow help me with my ego, I guess, maybe. All right. Where are we going? I have no idea.
He went in there and he said, You motherfucker, you motherfucker, you motherfucker. Pointing right at who? The Sanhedrin. He pointed at every leader and said, fuck you. You have closed the door to heaven to other people while you're not even going to enter that fucking gate. He talked to them like that. Not like, oh, unholy last sepulchres.
I don't. I don't care if you don't like Jason or not. Right? I don't really care if you like him or not. That was funny. If he did more of this would be great. It's just like it's fucked up that he's mocking biblical shit. I think a lot of Christians out there might find some issue with that, but still, like, that's, you gotta admit, now that's funny. That's pretty fucking funny.
They have this thing where Jesus is like this limp-wristed thing.
Is that so right?
He whipped people in public. I mean, come on.
Oh my God! Trump supporters just broke down barricades and stormed the Capitol. Riot police came in and established a perimeter around the building.
What?
Shanny, can the man have one video? Can we all get together and pray? Can we? That Rev can get one uninterrupted video. Just one video without hearing her ass in the background. Just one. Because you know it's going to distract him. He's already on a fucking tangent as is. He's already on a tangent. Just can't. Oh my God.
That's breaking news, folks. What? They broke the barricade and they're storming the Capitol building. Can I have that for a sec?
Just no. Can we get back to fake? No, don't go in there.
Holy
Jason,
shit!
trying to get to.
This
fake.
is. It's called live reporting, folks.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I am gonna kind of look at. Did he put something in the comments about this? No shit. Okay. I wish he'd have put something in the comment. Now I gotta look this up now. Actually.
I don't see him break the barrier, individual. They didn't break any barrier.
The barrier was about 100 feet away from the Capitol building.
Oh, was it? So they already broke through. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I mean, you're ready for bloody streets. Anyway, I'm moving.
Oh my God, they're actually beating up the cops! They're actually beating up the cops!
Yeah, hey, folks.
Oh my God!
Do you know what's civil war? Hey, Alex!
Let's not be hyperbolic here, Jason. Okay, if y'all wonder what he's talking about, pro-Trump protesters storming. I'm a Fox 5 DC. Pro-Trump protesters storming Capitol building began charging U.S. Capitol steps Wednesday as Congress began counting electoral votes. Oh boy, oh shit. Oh, I need to be watching this. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like Jason did he did his own like EGROF reviews. I don't know what you want to call it, but he was talking about the tape where Trump. I'm losing my train of thought. Trump called, I think, a Georgia representative, and they recorded. He's like, "You need to come up with 11,000 votes, my man. Like, you need put them votes in my hand." Like that's, and he was going over that. I was listening to that, and it wasn't too bad. It was like, if he's doing that, I don't necessarily like he's just shitting on people who support Trump, because it's a generalization. But some of the commentary wasn't actually too bad. Actually, a little bit easier to listen to than Rickzilla. But I hope he actually does a review of this.
Alex Jones, asshole!
Oh my God, glass is breaking.
Hey, Alex, do you know you caused this, you stupid fuck? I'm a patriot, folks.
Oh my God.
That was one of the things that Jason brought up in the video that I was talking about, where he he did a 180 on Alex Jones, and he was sort of like heartbroken. Like you could hear it in his voice. And so now Jason blaming like the turmoil right now on Alex Jones is sort of the shit that Jason himself used to believe. So it's a little awkward, but this dynamic is I think this is like real Jason. No dude, no reverend, none of that bullshit. I think this is maybe I think he had a watershed moment the other day. I think.
God!
And
what the fuck is happening?
He's distracted.
They're storming the Capitol!
Yeah, it's really making me want
They're
to
not
watch
doing
that.
anything. They just got, folks, but just calm down, folks.
Oh my, Jason, this is the shit that I'm talking about, man. This is me and everybody else is like, she's doing that on purpose. Can you not see that? She's exaggerating this shit, getting you riled up. She's doing it on purpose. She knew good and goddamn well what they were and were not doing. Come on, man.
I don't know why you're screaming like a lunatic.
Because she's trying to distract you, Jason. That's why. She's trying to get you riled up. Like this, there's no reason for her to do that. It's like, wow, 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 wow. Like she was doing it like a cat. She's been doing that to you like over a month ago. Since, like, come on. This is November she's been doing that.
I've never seen this before. They're breaking the windows, Jason, of the Capitol.
Shanny, it's just like looting. There's not anybody being fucking killed or anything.
They're beating up cops.
Well,
Jason is the more lucid one here.
they're beating up cops. That's nuts. That's crazy. But they're not killing people in the street. You don't have to be screaming, hon.
Rudy Giuliani is saying trial by combat.
So this video went on way longer than I wanted it to.
Honey.
This went on way longer than I wanted it to. The point is, hey, folks, protect yourself from fake friends. You know why? Because they trigger you into a mindset of anger immediately. And I'm going to tell you, my rage level has been literally 90% fucking capacity.
Oh, man. That impotent rage. We can't forget that.
For various reasons that I don't even want to get into. But I'm going to tell you.
Look, Jason, we know why your rage is over 90%. Like it's in the other room. We know. You don't have to say it. We know.
Right now, protect yourself from people that try to message you and say, "Hey, I like your da." And then they get in. You put a little place of your heart. You're my friend. You got a little piece here. And then...
He's so hurt. He is so hurt right now. You can tell he just wants a friend. I think, folks, what do y'all think? You can put in the comments. I'm not going to read it. But I think he just wants somebody that's just not Shanny. Somebody he can connect with. And I know, yes, Jason, you want to hang out with me. Look, man. Look. I would be a hypocrite. If I precluded you from coming to hang out at some point. Because I spent an entire day around G-Man. Right? Somebody that I've known far longer than you. And I think is far worse than you, arguably. But I'd be a hypocrite. If you can find a day to separate yourself from whatever it is in the other room, we can go have a drink. How about that? Would that be fair, Jason? And we can talk. How about that? I'm that guy. And I'll buy the drinks. Don't worry. You don't have to use mommy's money. But, sir, it's not ass kissing. There's no, oh, let's kiss each other. Let's suck each other's dicks. No. When you're hanging out around guys, you're going to get your chops busted. People going to talk some shit. It's going to happen. So just know, if you come looking like fucking who did it and ran, I'm going to say something. So anyway, it's out there. I'm feeling gracious. It's 2021. I'll catch y'all folks later. I don't have a musical number. So y'all can go fuck off. Bye.